In 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic completely paralyzed the brick-and-mortar market, one company stood out from the crowd. During the pandemic, its competitors were reeling from the shock, shrinking their stores, or even going out of business. However, Olive Young actually expanded its stores, achieving a compound annual growth rate of 13% in sales and 50% in operating income over the 3-year period from 2020 to 22. How did Olive Young manage to outpace its competitors and solidify its first-mover status during the crisis? First, quick commerce. While quick commerce centered on fresh food was just starting, Olive Young caught on to changes in consumption trends and invested faster in the e-commerce market than its competitors. In December 2018, Olive Young introduced Olive Young 3-hour delivery service, the first of its kind in the cosmetics retail industry, to connect online and offline with an omni-channel strategy. With the introduction of Olive Young 3-hour delivery, Olive Young successfully defended against the decline in offline store sales during the pandemic, as the share of online sales rose from single digits to the high 20%. The key to an omni-channel strategy is to get customers to shop across channels, meaning that customers who only shop in-store can also buy products on the mobile app, and customers who only use the mobile app can visit the store. Olive Young improved the customer experience from the perspective of the 3 C's to make shopping online as convenient and fun as in-store. Just as customers visit offline stores to experience products, it enhanced the mobile app with specialized content in the form of magazines so that it can get detailed information about products and identify trends. It also activated the community function by implementing the Shutter service, a kind of social networking service that allows people of similar ages to share their tastes and recommend products into the app. In addition, the company elaborated its curation service by acquiring RocketView, an artificial intelligence startup that has an AI algorithm that extracts product attribute data when a customer photographs a cosmetic product name with a smartphone camera and connects it with customer behavior data to recommend products. Another success factor for Olive Young is its excellent MD capabilities. In the past, Olive Young was the first to introduce popular brands from developed countries that were not well known in Korea. But recently, Olive Young has adopted a strategy of discovering and promoting small and medium-sized domestic brands that have excellent products but are inexpensive and relatively unknown. To this end, the MD proactively frames trends and actively collaborates with small and medium-sized brands from the product development stage. Olive Young's unique entrepreneurial temperament is evident in the way it collaborates with partners. While most MDs discuss price, sales period, and placement location with their partners regarding product sourcing, Olive Young MDs collaborate in detail from the product planning and development stage. For example, if the bottom of a product container is rounded, it is more likely to be knocked over, so they suggest changing it to a square shape. Or if the 500 milliliters capacity is not in line with the current trend, they suggest reducing it to 300 milliliters. Or if the current position of the logo is not visible in the store, they actively suggest moving it higher up. Olive Young does a lot of empowerment for its MDs, who are the same age as its customers. For example, every year, the MDs create an annual business strategy for their category and present it at the MD Strategy Workshop. The MD's business plans are critiqued by management, but they don't say yes or no, and the MDs decide whether or not to implement the strategy. By empowering MDs to thoroughly analyze the market, competitors, and customers and plan new businesses based on their findings, MDs are able to work with the pride of being the best experts in their categories. Olive Young's example provides a winning formula for sustained growth in fierce competition. Companies that want to maintain growth, despite pressure from competitors, can take a cue from Olive Young's strategy.